Hurt in a car? Call our sponsor, William Mattar. 844-444-4444. With a focus on motor vehicle accidents, the team at William Mattar has handled thousands of cases like yours. Let them help you get the money you deserve after a motor vehicle accident. Rideshare, truck, motorcycle, car, only call William Mattar. 844-444-4444. Welcome back to another episode of the Sabre Report podcast. My name is Jonah.
I'm Christian.
And I'm JP.
And there's snow on the ground today, but the sun was shining the other day. The Bills pulling off a great playoff victory today. And best of all, the Buffalo Sabres may win the Stanley Cup. It's been a good week.
Settle down.
It's been a good week. 4%.
I know.
4%. 4%.
Listen, man, it's a long season. Very long season.
Just over halfway.
I love the vibes right now. It's great.
It's good, man. It's fun. It's so much fun. Just to, look forward on a nightly basis and just, they've won these past 3 games, but just to know, you're going to get a good performance, right? They're going to show up. What's the last no-show this team has had?
Was it, I want to say Calgary, maybe?
They scored, 4 or 5 goals in that game?
Yeah, the defense. It was more like the defense didn't show up.
Yeah, Luukkonen was at, a 780 save percentage through, 2 periods.
That was a crazy game.
I can't remember the last time they really didn't show up for a game. The Devils game on Black Friday, maybe? Maybe that was the one?
Yeah, probably.
It was a month and a half ago.
The Philly loss, maybe? I think that was just Ellis in a rough game.
It's all ancient history at this point. That's what it feels like.
4-1 in Winnipeg.
From henceforth, we shall refer.
If you don't count Columbus, our last loss was December 8th. So
yeah, we won't count Columbus. Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying that's how long ago it would be, even before we had another loss to talk about.
Yeah.
It's been it's been a month that we've had one loss.
We shall now refer to anything before the winning streak as, I don't know.
Before
BW.
Before JK?
BWS. Before winning streak.
Or before Yarmo?
If there was a
before
team.
Yarmo, yeah.
If there was a team to lose to during that stretch.
Or BJ. Actually, no, we probably shouldn't call it BJ.
Okay. I was just going to say if there was a team to lose to during that stretch, I'm kind of glad it was Columbus because you didn't really lose any ground against, or you didn't give up ground to another team on your heels. They're just sitting in the basement right now.
I don't want to count chickens before they're hatched, but I feel like we're starting to maybe starting to see a little bit of a break in the Eastern Conference. Maybe.
I've noticed it's slightly.
There are teams that are not doing well, really bad
happened?
and falling out of this race. Well, I mean, Columbus. I should check them tonight. I mean, I think they're still in last place. Are they up right now? They are tied with Utah. Okay, but I think they're still below 500.
Yeah, they are.
The New York Rangers, Mattias Samuelsson broke them. He picked top corner on Jonathan Quick, and then they proceeded to give up 10 goals. 10 goals to the 25-26 Boston Bruins. The New Jersey Devils, nobody wants to leave, which is funny because they really should want to leave. They were so infatuated with Quinn Hughes. Now their entire organization is in shambles. And the Ottawa Senators the Ottawa Senators are having fun, just not on the ice. Is that one way to put it?
Allegedly,
per one Twitter account. Good thing the organization didn't acknowledge it or anything.
The same day.
It's dude. Okay, but here's the thing. I feel like it's kind of, if the organization didn't say anything, no one would be talking about it. But now you make it a talking point because they made a statement about it.
Well, it's like
now we get to discuss it.
Look how word of mouth was about it. This one random account on Reddit, and then it went on to Twitter, said it, and then that was enough. Could you imagine explaining that to someone who didn't watch hockey, like, have you heard about what's happening to this NHL team? No, what? Oh, they're cheating on all their wives. Really? Who said that? Reddit. Like,
Reddit.
You can't. But now it's like, oh, the organization sent out a friggin' statement during a game or before a game. Now, what a wild 24 hours that must have been.
It's like the craziest thing I've ever seen, dude.
Find out all your favorite players are committing adultery. Your team sends out a statement before a game. You lose 8-2 at, 10 o'clock on a Friday night, and then you sign James Reimer to a PTO at second intermission. Wild. Absolutely wild 24 hours.
And then did you see, I think this may have happened very recently. Well, first of all, Brady Tkachuk addressed it, and he was pissed, rightfully so.
Yeah.
And then after that, it doesn't have anything to do with this situation, but like I saw there was like a bar fight in Ottawa, and like I saw Dylan Cousins in the background somewhere.
I saw that floating around. Yeah, somebody like punched a cop, and there's like this big scuffle at a bar, and then in the background you just see Dylan Cousins like trying to get the lay of the land. He's like, what's going on over here? Like, what's going on in Ottawa? But like I think you're starting to see a little bit of break. A little bit. I feel like I said, don't want to count the chickens before they're hatched, but maybe. I feel like the fact that the Sabres are even in wild card 1 is like a bit of an indicator of that. Although I should probably bite my tongue on that too, because I'm pretty sure Washington was up earlier tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But nope, they're losing to Nashville in the third. Oh. Knock on wood.
Oh, well, you just jinxed it. We know how this goes.
Yeah, sorry, my bad, guys.
Oh man,
you can only hope, though. You can only hope. 13 wins in 14 games.
Best stretch in franchise history.
I was surprised when he tweeted that
statement.
stat out. I would have never guessed that.
What a ridiculous statement.
So that means that the 06-07 Sabres, after they rattled off 10, they must have lost maybe a couple
even just one more
back-to-back.
Even just one more. If they lost one more.
Even just one more, I guess. Wow. Showing up, closing games out, it's a little bit of a learning curve. A little bit of a learning curve.
I like to make us nervous.
Oh my god, dude. Every time it feels like it's like, oh, we got a nice comfortable lead, and it's like, oh, one went in. That's not a big deal. It's like, whoa, slow down.
Last night was such a middle finger too, because they had such a good third. Like you knew that like the Vancouver game happened, fell asleep the last 10 minutes. The Rangers game at MSG, they were asleep the whole third period. Anaheim game, like they're doing it. They're having a good 15 minutes. One gets in. They respond to make it 4-1, and you're like, all right, here we go. And then like a floater shot flubs its way into the net. And then they
Jack Quinn's goal ended up being up the game winner.
That was the game winner. That was the game winner.
You feel like that was just like, oh, it's a nice little icing on the cake there. And you're like, oh, my God, that was a game-winning goal. Ridiculous. It's okay, though, because they're still... The vibes are still high, guys. The vibes are still immaculate. It does suck that the East, I mean, even if it's starting to break, it's still kind of a gauntlet, and the Maple Leafs are red hot. The Red Wings are red hot. Tampa Bay's red hot. It's like your whole division is just on a heater.
Boston's 5-1.
Just put up 10.
They won again tonight.
It's like you got to keep pace somehow, man.
And it's a big week for us. I mean, we face Florida and Montreal. Like it's a big week for the wild card and division race.
It is crazy. Thursday night could be a night where you jump to second place in the division, potentially. At the very least, you grab a divisional spot by then. Montreal's got, I think, 2 games before then. You could be looking at a divisional spot by the end of that night. Could be. You know, this is the gauntlet week. This really is. You got Florida, Philly again, Montreal in the second half of a back-to-back, and then Minnesota on Saturday.
Hey, save it for the weekly preview. That's JP.
I'm just saying. This is it. This is... I mean, if they go all right, hypothetically, if they swept this week,
Oh my god!
how are you feeling about them?
If they
16
swept,
of 17 wins.
like I'm thinking multiple playoff round wins at that point. That's wild. And that's like very premature. As in, I just said pump the brakes, but like if they go clean this week, that's insane.
They're fighting for the division.
With Tampa, yeah. Oh man, we've been waiting for a while for something like this to happen, man. It's been a long time. It has been a very long time.
They're doing what I was hoping that they would do this season. Like, I wanted to run the playoff race, you know? Like, I wanted them to be in the spot. Like, I want teams to be trying to get over them instead of just trying to consistently hop over teams like it's been the past few seasons. And it's good to look at the standings and see them in the first wild card spot. And then you peek over to the games played section, and you've got multiple game in hands on nearly everybody.
Which I hate. It's like, what is this scheduling? It's kind of annoying, you know?
Yeah, Boston, they have
Or like Detroit too. They've played 46 games and like
We play a lot of games coming up though. Like we have a back-to-back this week. We have a back-to-back next week. I think we have 8 games in the next 14 days. So, I think we're about
tied
to
in
get caught
points. Boston tied us in points. We have 3 games in hand on them.
Yeah.
3. Like, it's weird. It's weird to feel like a sense of comfort. Like, you shouldn't feel that, but it's refreshing. Like this, we're halfway through the season that they're in this spot. Just cannot be repeated enough. Just how remarkable it is they got themselves to this place. They're in the driver's seat. Like they control their own destiny. Like there's still another 40 games, but they control their own destiny.
What do you think the cutoff in points for Wild Card 2 is going to be?
I don't feel like it'll be ridiculous. I feel like 94. Like it'll be higher than usual, I think. But I think that's where Jay Fresh's cutoff was. I feel like that's accurate. And that's the pace sort of right now, right? So Washington's played 2 more games.
Well, it'll be 3 more after tonight if they lose.
Yeah, I mean, let's say hypothetically if they lost 52 and 46, it's 92 points, 92.6. So, I don't know. It would be funny. I mean, all the teams are good, but it's like nobody is. It's not like they have a bunch of like 100-point pace teams. Like the cutoff line might still be the same as usual. And,
they just gotta go.
You're closer than everybody else.
They gotta go for a division spot. I mean, we said it, but we're 4 points behind Montreal, 2 games in hand, and then we're 6 points behind Detroit, 3 games in hand. So theoretically, if we win all of those games, like we'd be tied with them right now. Like we gotta keep this going and get a divisional spot going into this playoffs.
It's hilarious to look at the division right now and see the Tampa Bay Lightning, who have a goal differential of plus 39, sandwiched between the Red Wings and Canadiens, who are both plus 3.
Come on, man. This is what I mean. I feel like the Red Wings are riding hot goaltending and a hot power play. And the Canadiens, I don't know. It's frustrating, you know? It just shows like how much an elite power play and good goaltending can impact a season.
Yeah, well, that's part of the reason. It's part of the reason we've been better. We've been getting saves.
We are much more ethical.
We are more ethical.
We get our work done the way that God intended, at 5 versus 5. Not while up a man. And we're pretty bad while down a man, too. At least 6v5, we're pretty bad down and up. We play the game at 5 versus 5, like God intended. It's the way it should be. They should give us more points, actually, just based off of that. The ethical Sabres.
Yeah.
All right. there's a lot of good to talk about. A lot. Like, it's really, there's a lot of stuff that you could go on about. Like, let's start with the bad, because I really don't feel like there's enough of it, or just, there's not a lot in general. Let's talk about those third periods. 3 games this week. Sabres won every single one of them. And in each of those games, they held multi-goal leads. I think they scored multiple goals before their opponent scored one in each of those games. Yeah, they were up 4-0 on the Canucks, 2-0 on the Rangers, 3-1 on the Rangers, and then 3-0 on the Ducks. They're starting games great, and then we get to the third period. And it's unfortunate because last episode we talked so much about how good their third periods have been. That towards the end of that winning streak, Boston dominated them the last 2 periods. St. Louis dominated them the last 2 periods. Dallas dominated them for 3 periods, including the third when they even had a 3-goal lead and could have sat back. It was such an encouraging trend, and these 3 games just have not. You've not seen that level of composure, and they've gotten very close to blowing some bad multi-goal leads. I mean, Vancouver, they were up 4-0 and holding on for dear life. The Rangers fell asleep. The Rangers made it a 1-goal game. Then they get a 4-minute power play, and you need Mattias Samuelsson to send a Hail Mary to the top corner to save you. And then same thing against the Ducks. Like, you're up 3-0. It's 3-1. You respond, make it 4-1, and then 2 more goals right after that. And you need Josh Norris to kind of seal the deal with an empty netter. It's the thirds definitely need work.
Yeah, there's got to be more emphasis on closing those out. Eventually that's going to come and bite you. Like, you're not gonna go 100% on all those every single time. Eventually, we've seen it in the past. We've seen it with, Colorado wasn't really like over the course of just the third. At least when me and JP were at that game.
I thought you were referring to the other Colorado one.
Take dealer's choice, I guess. But winning is hard in the NHL, and one of the most important parts of the game is defensive structure and being able to close games out in the third period, and playoff teams know how to do that. So you got to clean it up, like, now.
I feel like for just about each of them, it was, we're starting to kind of park the bus. They get the first goal, no one's really too concerned, and then it's a shit goal let in by either of the goalies that played this week. And then that's when everybody starts to worry, and then some of the games they get the next one and it gets even closer. Like, I think each of them, there's been one goal that has been bad, even though they've been overall good goaltender performances, I think, this week. But it was like one goal where it was like, shit, like, this could get out of control now.
Yeah, all bad timing too. Luukkonen's came against the Canucks. That was a Liam Ogren goal that snuck by him to make it 4-3. Came like 10 seconds after they made it 4-2. It's like, all right, come on, we needed a save there. Ellis lets one sneak through his 5-hole 40 seconds into the third against the Rangers, and then Luukkonen lets the I don't even know what to call that, the eephus pitch loop over his shoulder with 2 minutes to go against the Ducks. They've been getting timely saves, and then they just don't get the timely save. It was a very strange week for the goaltending.
And then you think that you're in the clear, and you're just like, oh wait, still 5 minutes left in the game. I gotta be sharp here.
Yeah,
some of the goals have been just so weird.
It's forever just gonna be in the back of your mind moving forward now, because they've done it kind of so often. And JP mentioned parking the bus. That is a Lindy Ruff hallmark. Unfortunately, it's not exactly out of the ordinary for his teams, especially the Sabres teams. So the one good thing about it is, I don't know if you watched his post game after last night. He was pretty heated about it. He was in good spirits. Then somebody asked him about protecting leads, and the vibe kind of shifted.
It's saw the vein pop out in his head.
He was seeing what we're seeing, so that's encouraging. And it's like they've shown in multiple games that they can keep keep the game consistent through 3 periods. They did it for the last 3 wins of the winning streak. And like even the Ducks game, like I said, going into the third, I'm like, this is going to be a big third period. They need a solid 20. It's going to be interesting to see how they respond. And they had it, even with the Quinn goal. Like it's 4-1. I didn't think they really stopped playing, and then I don't know, they just parked the bus for like the last 2 minutes. And it's, obviously it's got to stop because it will catch up to them eventually.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about the goaltending. What it was very interesting. It was a good week, I would say, for Mr. Luukkonen. Wouldn't you agree, Christian?
Well, I don't know. The first game, the second game, I think he was a lot more polished. The first game he played, I don't know, man. I thought he was just getting lucky. I feel like he was sprawling around a lot. I feel like he wasn't really collecting rebounds really well. But at the end of the day, I guess the advanced numbers back up the performance. He finished above expected both games, so I guess kudos to him. But I don't know, man. We have a grades pod. We have a great mid-season grade coming out. So if you find yourself coming across that,
I'll be interested to see what grade to give him.
Yeah.
And I should have known. I was playing with fire on Saturday after Luukkonen made that. He dove back to grab the puck from crossing the goal line. I gave Christian a nice little take that text, and then the 3. That was before any of the goals went into the net. Then he let in like 3 in his next 6. I'm like, dude, how do I do it? Not the worst jinx of the night, surprisingly, but we'll get there for that one.
Yeah, he finished above expected against the Canucks. 2 goals above expected, but he actually was below expected against the Ducks.
But he did finish below expected?
That's unfortunate because he played well. Like, he really did.
2.5.
I thought he played better against the Ducks than he did against the Canucks.
Me too. That's why I thought when I was looking, he was above, but I guess not. Good thing I got a fact checker.
I think overall it was a good week for the goaltending, though. Like I'm checking Ellis right now, but I think he had a pretty good game too.
Yeah. First game for him in about, I think it was, he got hurt on December 8th or I think on the 9th, and got his start on January 8th. Looked pretty comfortable between the pipes.
He was,
I would say, especially going so long between starts.
1.7 goal save above expected. So, yeah, I thought he looked pretty good.
Yeah, he needed to come up big in that third period. Rangers came alive then, and he was up to the task. It's cool. It's I should say it's nice to have a goaltending problem. It's really not, because it's been a bit of a thorn in the team sides over the last little while, but it hasn't. Like, it was funny to watch a team like the Ducks, and just like coming to the building losing 2 of their last 14, and
winning
I saw
2 of their
goaltending, winning 2 of their last 14, and just to see the stat, like they have like 830 save percentage in that stretch.
Yikes!
Yeah,
bad goaltending will kill you.
As much as the goaltending has annoyed the Sabres this season, it's rarely, I say rarely, it's rarely been like their downfall. Their goaltending's had bad games. It has lost them games. But I think involving hockey, I think all 3 Sabres goaltenders are above expected right now. That does not happen often. I think Ellis is close to break even, but aside from that, I think Lyon's at like 10 on the season. Luukkonen's at like 6. That might be the encouraging thing. Lindy Ruff has had bad goaltending follow him like a shadow for at multiple stops now. It's the reason he got fired in New Jersey. It was probably the reason he got fired in Dallas.
Ever since he left Ryan Miller.
Pretty much. And he has not had a goalie as good since then. And it's nice. Even in these bad third periods, I feel like they've surrendered chances, but it's been so, like, they're not giving up breakaways. They're not having a lot of odd man rushes. It's just they kind of allow other teams to do their thing.
Yeah, kind of take advantage of the offensive zone on them, or their own defensive zone. The Sabres, I'm saying. and they kind of set up shop and they run it around for a while, and yeah, you could see they, like JP said, they kind of they're parking the bus a little bit.
But they're still getting in lanes. I still feel like they're clogging the middle.
Yeah.
It doesn't like this team loves they have a shot blocking. They have guys willing to go down. I mean, Norris is among all the injuries he's had in his career, and he took like 2 bad ones last night that I was like wincing at. I was like, oh, please, not him. And he just powered through it. I mean, Beck Malenstein has done it all season long.
Connor Timmins before he left the
Timmins
lineup.
was like leading the team, and I think close to the league. And obviously, Alex Tuch broke an NHL record last year. Like, they're selling out. Like, this team, even when they're not playing well, it's not like a lack of effort. It's really just sitting back. And
Byram took one off the skate and almost killed a ref.
Oh yeah,
that was an
crazy.
absurd bounce. That was
they
absurd.
both went down. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
I mean, don't get me wrong. That was a very hard shot. That ref did not react at all. I mean, it hit him straight in the face, and he did not flinch.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Other than that, like the only negative I have this past week is I feel like these last 3 games I feel like have been rough for Rasmus Dahlin. That's really it's really the only other negative I have. And he hasn't killed them. It's just you're kind of noticing he's just kind of like whenever you see the game score charts pop out, or it's just ever since coming back from Christmas break, I don't think he's really been there for them as good as he could be.
Yeah, I think he's been more pedestrian than anything. I don't think he's been awful to the point where he's just killing the team, which I don't think he will ever be at that point again, knock on wood, because it's Rasmus Dahlin we're talking about. But you could see during that stretch, it's like they're still winning games because other role players are stepping up and they're making a difference, which is great to see. And you hope that Dahlin is back up and playing above expected, and Tage and all your big dogs, and who knows, maybe you could do some damage in the warmer months of the years.
I mean,
some shorts with some jerseys. Can't hate that.
Don't make me dream. Don't make me dream.
Dahlin not playing his best right now isn't affecting us that much because I think our other 3 top defensemen are playing very well. I mean, obviously Samuelsson, Norris contender, like not even half joking. Byram's obviously on a heater, and Power's been very good too. So like the other 3 are really good, so we can kind of manage Dahlin not playing at his best right now.
Mm-hmm. That's all I have. I mean, literally, there's nothing else to really. Well, I should say the power play still got awful again. I don't know what they're. That 5-on-3 yesterday was just putrid. It's just.
Oh my god, it was awful.
It was so bad. It's gonna cost. Like, if there's one thing I am worried about, like moving forward, it's the power play. Like we've seen that has torpedoed seasons before. They would have broken this drought maybe multiple times if it was actually effective, and it is in a rough spot right now.
Yeah, the 5-on-3 stuff is just. There's not enough cycling. There's not enough motion. Everyone's just standing at the perimeter. It feels like I'm watching the power play from last year. Like, what happened to the power play that we saw on that winning streak where they were just on a heater? I don't know. Just tough.
I mean, it's just
tough watch.
They're waiting for things to open up rather than trying to open up things. That's like the best way I can describe it.
Yep.
There's just. Like they were just waiting for Thompson to get open, and it's like they don't even try to get him open. Like that's what it feels like watching them, and it's just same thing over and over, and it's gonna kill them. It's like the Red Wings are leading this division right now because of their power play. Right, even the Canadians. Like you look at those 2 teams' 5-on-5 numbers, they're nothing groundbreaking.
Mm-hmm.
They're good. You know, I think the Sabres are better 5-on-5 teams than those teams, but they might finish in divisional spots this year because their special teams are so strong, or because that side of it. Like having Having a good penalty kill is great. Having a good power play is way more important. And if they don't adjust at all, because that's what it's been. I mean, you can really see it in real time. Norris came back. The power play was good again. Then the league adjusted and went bad again. Then Zucker went down. They put Benson on there. Got a bit of a jolt. League adjusted. Now here we are. I mean, you can just see, you just need one goal. They won that Rangers game. The game-winning goal was scored off of the back of Jason Zucker. Before that, what's the last goal they've shot into the net on the man advantage?
Oh, man.
It's been a little bit.
Was it the Benson pass to Norris?
Jesus, that was game 4 of the winning streak.
Let me look, because I wrote it down last. What was game 5 of the winning streak? That was our last power play goal before the Rangers.
Was that the Islanders one? So when Dahlin went end-to-end?
Dahlin at end. Okay, so
that was
then,
so
yeah,
sick.
it was...
Such a sick goal.
It was Benson's pass.
It was
to
so
Norris.
sick, they were like, let's never score on the power play again.
Let's never do this
Let's
again.
call it
guys.
there, guys. They actually got mad at Jason Zucker that he let that puck hit his backside.
We did it, guys. We saved the power play.
I don't know. They got to change something on it. Some strategy. I don't know.
I feel like
something.
the top unit is as good as I have it. I do prefer Benson over Zucker, but Zucker's good on the it's a wash. I don't know. I would not improve the personnel anymore. For years, I've had an issue with the personnel. I don't have one with it right now. I really don't. It's purely system based, and it is going to kill them.
Where does that roll up to?
Lose them games. Where's that roll up to? Probably the guy in charge of it. Just a hunch. I mean, who else am I supposed to blame? Genuinely.
I mean, yeah. The team could score 5-on-5, but as soon as they get an advantage, they suck. No. Just fix it, please. I know they're dead. The coaching staff definitely listens to this, guys. Let's get it all out now. Let's air our grievances.
If they listened to it, it would have been fixed. I've been feeding them advice for 3 years now. They haven't taken it yet. And that's on them. They'd be a much better hockey team if just a little word of advice just to help them out. All right. But that's it, man. Power play has stunk. Dahlin's not playing his best hockey. They haven't been protecting leads well. That's it, though, man. Everything else about this team this past week has been great. Even let's look at lineup decisions. All right, we've got 2 lineup decisions that I think everybody agrees are pretty. We would change that. Peyton Krebs on the top line has not been. It's not the choice we'd make. He was great last night. I think he had 2 points. Pass of his career, potentially, to Tage Thompson on that second goal.
Through defenders'
and
legs.
Even though, yeah,
Back
and
door.
even and we didn't get a chance to talk about this when Noah Östlund got sent to the 4th line. Preferably, I would not have him there. But I understand why Lindy likes him there, dude. I do. He is maybe the best defensive player on this team. He is awesome in his own end. And it's helped them. It's helped the 4th line. I mean, they got their first goal in forever against the Canucks when Metsa scored.
Yeah, for as young of a player he is, he's very defensively responsible. So I know we all love his skill, and I personally wouldn't play him on the 4th line, but I could see why it's a fit. Sign of a mature game, and he played in a high professional men's league in Sweden for a while when he was young. So that'll definitely grow your game pretty quick.
Yeah, I think the team's just playing good, so Lindy's kind of shown as long as we win, we're going to keep it the same. And that's kind of what he's been doing. I think that's what he's done with the top line. It probably hasn't been your best line, but we've been winning, so we'll keep it together. And now Östlund down there, it's the same thing. I agree. He's good down there. I wouldn't keep him there, but if it's working, then why change it?
When you saw Bryson and Metsa thrown together for the first game, what did you think this pair was going to go like? What did you think it was going to do?
I thought we were screwed.
I love Jacob Bryson, but I thought it was going to go pretty bad. I thought it was going to be like, oh, these guys are going to get worked.
Two small puck-moving defensemen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it has not looked bad whatsoever. Like whatsoever. They haven't had how many goals have they been on the ice for? Like I know Lindy's playing them smartly. Like they're not getting a boatload of minutes, but like when they're out there, they're holding their own.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so far. You know, it's not a pair that can survive long term. But they've won 3 games in a row with this pair as their third pair. Like the Rangers, you know, say what you want. If you're at Vancouver, you know, you're playing Vancouver at home, playing Anaheim at home. That is what it is. You can line match whoever you want. Put those two out there in whatever situation you want. Like the Rangers had full reign over who they could throw at them, and it just did not cost them that night. You know?
Yeah, they're not making the big mistake. They're playing very responsibly, and I think it's gone great. It's gone great.
And I thought Metsa looked really overmatched at times in his first stint. He's kind of having the Östlund bump, where the second time he's come up, it's been pretty decent. You know, like we didn't love when Bryson got taken out of the lineup for him before Kesselring got hurt again, but even then, like Metsa was holding his own. Bowen Byram started this whole hot streak while attached to Metsa.
It's been surprising.
Are we saying Zach Metsa unlocked Bowen Byram?
I mean,
I tell you, Connor Timmins did not.
I don't think we should underrate how crucial they really have been. I mean, Kesselring and Timmins hurt, and those two have stepped in and been very good. And I think consensusly the Sabres fans have been like, if we make a move, it's probably for like a defenseman now. And Jarmo hasn't done it, and it hasn't hurt us yet. I mean, right now, I don't think we have a extra defenseman on our roster. Am I wrong? I mean, Ryan Johnson's been, or Zach Jones.
They're bringing.
I think
they both
Zach
been like
Jones
up and down.
They called Jones. I think they just that was weird how they sent Jones down the other day. But I think it was just to give him a game. I think they called him back up before yesterday.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. It has not hurt us yet. I know Kesselring was skating, I think, on Friday, so he should maybe return this week, which will be helpful. But you can't complain at all about what they've done. And I would assume Metsa's going to be the one taken out, because I think the reason Metsa was bet in is just he's a righty versus Bryson's a lefty. Since Kesselring's a righty, I'm assuming Metsa's going to be out and Bryson's going to be in. So hopefully Kesselring can step in and play as good as Metsa has been, if not better. But
I would hope so.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't complain about how they've been playing. We'll see if they switch up the pairs. I mean, when Kesselring comes back, I guess that's maybe the bigger question.
That's true. I don't know. That's tough. You go in, you're playing a physical Florida team.
Because I mean, you could put Kesselring back up with power, and then you put Byram and Metsa back together. I mean, they were obviously that's when Byram started his hot streak.
Yeah, you could. I mean, you've been, like I said, it's not a pair that's gotten a ton of time. You know, like tomorrow's a big game, obviously, and it's a physical Florida team. Saw that the other night in Ottawa. They nearly killed a guy from behind. Do you want Bryson and Metsa playing in that environment? Do you want Kesselring's first game back? I know it hasn't been a long injury, but do you want him returning to the lineup against Florida? I don't know. At the same time, any game this week is going to be tough to come back in. It'll be interesting to see if he's ready to go tomorrow.
Yeah, didn't they say Wednesday? I feel
Did
like
they say
Lindy
Wednesday?
said. I feel like Lindy was talking about Wednesday. Like he might be ready to go Wednesday. I don't know.
You might be right.
I feel like we're going to say this. I feel like we're going to see the same D pairs, which is fine. But
yeah, it's fine. It's rolling. They've been rolling. It's hard to really criticize anything when it's like they don't need to change anything. Like, they don't. They really do not have to. You've won 13 of 14, man. 13 of 14. I can't believe they won 13 of 14. This team. the first squad to do it in 56 years of the franchise.
And I
didn't have that on my bingo card this year.
I mean, just looking back at it, I mean, it was more or less probably an easier schedule, but they took care of business. Usually they don't take care of business. Usually we say, they need to win a few of these games against the bad teams. And usually they don't. But this time they did. I mean, they beat Edmonton, Philly, I guess Boston, and obviously Dallas. Like, that's about it. Like, anybody else wasn't that good, but they just took care of business, which this is going to be a change from that. Like, even their past 4 games, they obviously lost to Columbus, but Columbus is not that good. Vancouver, not good. Rangers on a spiral. Anaheim's on a spiral. But now we're facing 4 playoff teams, basically. I mean, Florida's out of a playoff spot, but obviously they're injured like hell right now. So this is just, it's going to be a big test compared to what we faced during that winning streak for the most part.
I mean, the not taking care of business thing was a storyline this year. They lost to the Blues early in the season. Yeah. They lost to Calgary twice.
They got swept by Calgary, yeah.
They got swept by Calgary, who at the time, I think, were the second time at least, were going on a little bit of a heater when they played them. But still, like, those aren't playoff teams. It just shows how weird the sport is. Like, it's like any given Sunday, but there's like a billion games going on across.
Yeah, it's like we always talk about taking care of business, and like you have to, but at the same time, like this is a league where that just doesn't happen 100% of the time. And they've kind of earned. Maybe this is. You don't want to think like this, but I feel like to an extent they've almost earned a bit of house money this week. Like they won every game. Like we said last week was like big. You got to win 2 out of 3. You got to do this. They won all 3 games. They won all 3. They're sitting in wild card 1 with games in hand. By the way, Washington lost, so that's another 2-point. Another game. Like they have games in hand. Like they could have a rough week. Don't want to drop all 4. That's not acceptable. 1 and 3, not great either. But like you could survive that. This team, because they've been so good, you could survive that, still be in a good place. And even if you go 2-2, you might gain ground on something. Like if you take 2 points against the Panthers, 2 points against the Canadiens, that's kind of what you need to do this week. You win the 4-point swing games, and that might be enough to really get you through the week. And like I'm not really doing the math in my head, but like you go 2-2, but win those 2 games, you might pick up ground on teams overall. Like by the time we record next Sunday.
I mean, even if you end up losing to Florida and Montreal, you face them later in the month again too. I mean, we faced Montreal 3 times in the next 2 weeks. So like,
you can get
we're facing these guys again. We're facing Florida right before the Olympic break and right after the Olympic break too. So I mean, ideally you just want to win 2 of those 3 games against against those 2 teams. So if you drop one this week, it's completely fine.
Yeah, 3 times in 2 weeks is kind of wild.
Yeah, I don't know how
they made that schedule.
The 15th, 22nd, and 31st.
All 4 of your
Florida
divisional
is the
games
12th,
done by
the 2nd,
January,
and then the 27th. Like, yeah, it's weird.
Very, very weird schedule. We touched on him, but man, Bowen Byram, dude. Incredible stretch of hockey. Simply incredible. I don't even feel like it's finishing luck, what we're seeing.
No. He's driving
He's playing great hockey.
He's playing great. He's driving play. He went end to end. Like, this is something we've never seen out of him. I don't think any of us expected it, and it's even better that he's not tied to Dahlin. Like, he's doing it with other people. He started doing it with Metsa, and now he's with Power, and it's looking even better. Like, I think Power and just the fact that he's with Power probably only helps him, too.
Mm-hmm. I think a good word to describe him is confident. Like, I don't
Definitely
think I've ever seen that level of skill out of Bo Byram since we've traded for him. It kind of reminds me of what he was touted to be and what you saw flashes of when he played in Colorado, like during the playoff run they had, during the season. Just very confident, very swift, skating the puck up, looking for the pass. And I love just the defense in general. Like, jumping up into the plays. They've become part of the offense on a regular night. Like, we for years and years, we talked about how having offensive defensemen is great, but we didn't utilize them properly sometimes, and they would break down defensively. Now we have a system set up for basically have a fourth trailer out there. You set up a play, and if the weak side guy knows he's not getting the puck, like, he'll circle back around and he'll cover for the guy. The defenseman will jump up into the play, and they'll just it's almost like having a 4-man attack, but you're not pinching. And it's fun, and it works.
They've done a great job. For so long, it's been they'd cycle offense at the blue line, but it would stop there. And even last year, it would be Dahlin and Byram passing along the blue line, trying to open something up, and 9 out of 10 times, it would result in a point shot or dumping the puck off to the corner. They have really, really found the next step, translating that to cycling high to cycling low.
This is what I always thought of when we were back when we drafted Dahlin. It's like, this is the next generation of what a defenseman is going to be in this league. And then we got Owen Power, and I'm like, oh boy, this team's going to be a 5-man offensive unit constantly. And I feel like you didn't know
the shit show you were in for when they drafted Power. It's going to be awesome. We got a big left-hand defenseman. We got 2 of them now.
They can't play together. Oh,
everybody's going to love them.
God.
Next 2 years are preceded by Dahlin trade rumors, and then Power gets here, and everybody wants to stuff him into a locker.
And now with Byram playing good, the discourse is back. I'm seeing it a lot.
It's back.
Power,
too.
Even some Dahlin discourse. It's pretty crazy right now.
There was Power. I saw a few trade Dahlins. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
We can keep all of them right now. Like, it's okay. We're not.
Yeah, everyone.
We got Byram under contract until next year, so we don't need to worry about this year.
There's no decision looming. Trade value is at its peak, though.
I was gonna say, are we officially? I mean, I think we've been pro trade Byram at least this offseason. I don't think we were really talking about trading. Well, I guess before our 13-game win streak, when we thought the season was pretty much over, we were saying trade Byram. But at this point, I feel like I don't think it should really be a conversation anymore. I get his value's at its highest, but Kesselring hasn't played as good as you'd want, and he'd be that ideal guy to replace him. And I think with how he's played this year, even mainly because of injuries, I don't think you can lose Byram right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think my view of him has really changed. I think the timeline has just shifted. I think that's really the best way to put it. I think we could be very well having similar conversations during the summer again, but right now, yeah, like there's no... With Kesselring being in the spot he is, with Dahlin not being in the best place for his on the ice right now, like, yeah, like they shouldn't. I mean, he's playing the best hockey of his career. Continue that on your own team for now.
Yeah, everyone settle down. We don't need to trade our guys as soon as they
Nobody was saying... Well, I mean, like I said, people were saying...
I mean, if you're pitching
thing.
rumors, like, come on, guys, relax, enjoy it. We don't need to fix anything on the back end at the
Everybody's
moment.
Everybody's working well right now. Everybody's working well.
Yes.
Literally everybody. Before we proceed further, do want to give a quick second. If you've been watching the video version of this show, maybe you see we're wearing these very cool James Cook, William Attar T-shirts. If you want to know, hey, where'd you get those T-shirts? Well, James Cook and William Attar, they partnered up. They're doing some really big things in the Buffalo community. They've partnered up to raise money for Build Promise, an organization committed to empowering the underserved residents of Buffalo's East Side by providing comprehensive services and opportunities that promote safety, health, and dignity. Part of the proceeds from every shirt that are purchased will go towards helping those in need. You can get yours today at buildpromise.com. Very cool cause. Very good cause that this money will go to. So get your shirt. Help out some people that need it. Big thanks to William Matar for hooking us up with these. Very awesome cause to support. So there's one defenseman we have not touched on. And who else?
Ooh.
Who else could it be?
I think the name is escaping me.
Sammy Saint. Sammy mother effing Saint.
Sammy Norris.
Sammy Norris, Sammy Saint, Sammy Christ. Like, oh my God, dude. What a stretch of hockey this entire season has been. Incredible, dude. Incredible. What did you let out any similar audible gasp to Rob Ray when he picked that corner on Jonathan Quick?
What I did, I just said no bleeping way when that happened. And you know what? Because I do this thing when I watch games where I try and like shift the vibe of the game by muting it, but watching it with the sound off. And after the Rangers scored that goal, I am not the only person who does this, okay? I know other people who do this.
Who?
Yeah, you
Your
probably made your
family?
girlfriend start doing that.
Her dad does it.
There you go.
Okay, so your family does it.
This is
So-
a family thing.
So I'm watching it, like the Rangers score, and then we take the double minor penalty or whatever it is, and I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm like, all right, I got to mute this thing. So I turn the sound off, and I'm just watching it, and I just see him come down. I'm like, he's gonna like dump it, he's gonna rim it, and he just rips it top corner. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. No freaking way, dude. Insane.
It's actually funny. Those are the two actual reactions that both commentators had. Rob Roy just let out a audible gasp, and then Dunleavy was just like, no way. Unbelievable. Those were the two ways to react to it. Awesome moment. Is that the best moment of the season right there?
So far, yeah, I would say so. That's like the Labushkin goal.
It was.
From a few years
it really
ago.
was. Are those the last two defensemen to score shorthanded goals? Might be.
Oh, probably.
It's got to be, right?
Probably, yeah.
When your defensive defenseman steps up and scores, it's always a riot.
Absurd moment. Can we? So I watched the replay, and I'm not gonna lie. Could have ended very well. I could just say would have ended badly. It's just very funny. If he does not pick that corner, that is going around the glass, heading right back into the Sabre zone.
He was in the rock star zone when he shot that puck.
Yeah, he was just in flow state. Who was it? Josh Doan that said it was the best shot he's ever seen. It's probably accurate. Nobody really said anything about it. Dude, Jonathan Quick's reaction was hilarious. They cut to him. He's looking in the rafters. He's like, did that just happen?
He's like,
Did I just let Mattias Samuelsson score on me?
To be fair, I don't think he played it the best.
He's
a
probably
little
thinking
deep in
like,
his
no
net.
way this guy tries
Yeah.
this.
No way this guy tries shooting right now.
Like, this guy
Yeah.
does not hit like the 1 inch that's open in the top corner. This puck is going the other way for an odd man rush.
I don't know why they gave him so much space to take the shot. They like
It's
backed
Mattias
off him.
Samuelsson. That's why.
But still, they had two guys on him, and they just like backed
Well, yeah,
off.
it was funny. I mean, it's
I
funny.
think
Like,
they thought they were pretty
split.
set.
He split the two. Who was it? I think was it Gavrikov and Lafreniere. I think like he split them and just went right through. Great pass by Ryan McLeod, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
who was also awesome that night.
Led him beautifully.
Got his own dunk off the backboard on the empty netter. That was hilarious.
Yeah, that
Outskating
was,
the entire Rangers team is. I
That
just
was
started
insane.
laughing. Like, I
Yeah.
was like, "There's no way." I was like, "There's no way." He just like a solid 5 seconds takes place. Somehow he was the next guy to touch the puck. Funny. We broke that team. We really have a habit of doing that.
they were already broken. They friggin' JT Miller and Trocheck. I mean, they had some moments.
dude.
That
Trocheck
night.
was solid, dude.
Tough
JT
watch,
Miller was
bro.
sad to watch.
It's terrible.
And like this guy's an Olympian. Really? This time around, they're doing it again?
You're not taking possibly the best winger, the best American winger, but you're taking JT Miller.
Intangibles.
Who might be hurt? Like he still might be hurt. It's like, why are you taking him? Why?
Makes me want to puke, dude.
Disgusting. He was
team nepotism. That's what it is.
Yeah. Thanks,
Team
Drury.
nepotism.
Thanks, Chris Drury.
Yeah, thanks. That guy, you know what? Chris Drury, like, he had some good years here, but he's done nothing but, like...
Tarnish his legacy?
Not even that. Like, well, I mean, like, around here, it's like, he doesn't show his face. Fine, you're the GM. But just, like, you know... Just the bad decisions, man. And you're ruining everyone's day. You ruined our day in 2007 when you left. Now you ruined the Four Nations that day when you announced that roster, and now this.
Stop he's ruining the Rangers.
Players. Right.
We like him for that, though.
Mm-hmm.
We do like him for that.
That we say thank you.
Yeah. That's Mattias Samuelsson. 40-point pace, Mattias Samuelsson.
It's insane. Would have never guessed.
What do you think the odds on that? What do you think if FanDuel made odds for
Did he even get odds? Could you even bet on that for him?
No, I don't think you can. But like if there was and they gave you a over 40 points option, what do you think that goes off at? Has to be like plus 50,000.
Probably. His career high was like
14, I think.
Yeah, he's gonna hit double-digit goals. Double-digit goals, man.
He's more goals than Dahlin.
Man.
Oh my God.
He's 14 points last year.
Wow.
He's been cooking, man.
He might outscore his point total from last year.
That'd be crazy. With no power play time, by the way.
Stick him in front of the net. Do the Risto.
Get the Risto treatment.
Unlock the next level.
He will become the bumper we all wanted.
Yeah, he might. He might be. Put him in the Tage spot.
Samuelsson and Byram have 17 goals combined, and we're halfway through the season.
Dude, Byram's on like a damn near 20-goal pace.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. If you would have told me before the season Kesselring was going to have the year he was going to have, I would have been like, oh, he's cooked. I was like, there's no way.
Be like, the team's cooked. It's like the guy, the centerpiece guy we brought in is having a really bad year and he's been injured. It's like, oh, this entire shoot this franchise into space.
Samuelsson has the same amount of goals as Dahlin and Power combined. It's ridiculous.
He's just disrespecting his teammates.
Oh my God. He's making him look bad. Absurd, man. Absurd heroes, man. Just every night, it's somebody new. We haven't even touched on Josh Doan, man. Give the guy the 8 years. Give it to him tomorrow. Tomorrow. I don't know if you read Fairburn's piece about a long-term extension. He mentioned he used Jackson Blake's contract as a comp. He said it'd be more, but like $5 million over 8 years.
Oh
Dude,
my God! Do that now.
If it's even close to that,
holy shit!
Immediately.
Sign that tomorrow.
And he said he wants to be here.
Yeah.
When it comes to the contract negotiations now, when it comes to him at least, I wish we can go back to the days before the second lockout where you could just the term Ilya Kovalchuk got, he got like 15 years.
And just Ehrhoff, like
Ehrhoff.
I would do that tomorrow. I would do that with Benson, man. 15-year deal for like $5 million a year.
All day.
He'd sign that, right? Right?
He'd be like, I think inflation and the cap. You're like,
it's all deferred money, too. Like, you get all your money like the last 2 years.
Oh,
you're basically on a $1 million base salary.
No, give him all the money now. I don't even care. Like, would you be mad if he asked for like an 8x7?
I wouldn't be mad.
Would you give it to him?
Yeah. I think I would. Yeah, I feel like this is the Tuch conversation. I feel like it just only goes up.
True. Yeah. With each passing day, you feel like his value is just getting higher and higher.
Like, is he an $8 million player? Yeah, I'd say so. I would definitely say he's an $8 million player now.
Yeah, he's on pace for just under 60 points
Mm-hmm. Like that goal, man. It just perfectly encompasses the player that he is. Like he gives you so much, even when he's not scoring a ton.
Yep.
And it's like I don't want to bring that back to Peterka, but it's like that. You just weren't getting that out of him. You weren't getting those plays, and it's a joy. I mean, he's just been an incredible pickup. Cannot be understated.
Yep.
Potentially, might have to add him to the perfect player Ring of Honor. Might have to.
Just him and Ryan McLeod.
Might have to. You might put Samuelsson there too. I don't know. We're getting there.
Well, here's the problem with Samuelsson. Like, he's had major downs since he's been here. Like, major valleys. You haven't seen that out of Ryan McLeod and Josh Doan. At least in a Sabres crest.
This is true. That's a very good point. But this is Sammy Saint. This is somebody new.
This is a new,
he's
a new person.
Reborn. Died on Friday. Rose on Sunday. Died with the buyouts in June. Rose with the team in October.
He took it personal.
He did.
He saw those.
Oh, he saw the tweets, man. Oh, he saw all of them.
Oh yeah.
And he took the higher road.
He didn't say anything.
He took the higher road.
Maybe that's
all
what pushed him to it.
Injuries suck.
He's like, I hate these fans. I hate these. Like, I need to get out of here. You know what?
He's got to cleanse himself of all of his thoughts.
Yeah.
Got to get out of of his mind.
Needed to repent.
He's like, I'm going to come out of the gate. He's like, I'm going to come out of the gate cooking. And then he got booed on opening night.
He got booed. He got booed on opening night. If there were 23 guys or 21 players that stepped out onto the ice before me and they all got cheered and I was the one that got booed, he's a better man than I am because I would not be motivated to play in front of these people on a nightly basis. But thank God he did.
He took the high road.
Thank God he did. All right, anything else? Anything else we want to touch on team-wise over this past week? The crowds, man. It's been such a beautiful vibe.
It's been peak.
Night in and night out, man.
It's great.
Saturday I was in the building with Jesse. Great vibe. I probably should give some props. Jack Quinn. Jack Quinn with his game of the season on Saturday against Anaheim. I do have a funny jinx to touch on there. Puck drops like a minute into the game. Jack Quinn steps onto the ice, and I just look over to Jesse. I'm like, "Are you ready for this Quinn disaster class we're about to see tonight?" He just looks and nods over to me. 20 seconds later, he comes down and roofs the puck. I just looked over to my left. I didn't even cheer. I was just like, "There's no way. There's no way." Like it sounds fake. It sounds like something that didn't. It happened. It happened. 20 seconds later. And then he roofs the game-winning goal as well. How do I do it? How do I always do it?
Time.
It's every time. And then obviously the Luukkonen thing happened. I don't know, man.
Is it a gift? Is it a curse? I don't know.
I think it's a curse.
You gotta use it wisely.
See, like I've tried the fake. Like, oh, we suck, we're losing this game. It doesn't work. My heart has to be, I have to believe something is going to happen for it not to happen. That's
you can't just say it to say it. It's got to come directly from
It's why Alex Tuch is probably signing an 8x10 pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not going to happen.
Do you think
But it is going to happen.
I don't think he takes an 8x10.
He might.
You think
I
he'll
wonder
take
what
10?
he's thinking right. Look, what do you think he's thinking right now?
Oh, man. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird situation because it's like if I'm the player, I want to be like, all right, is this sustainable? Like, what could we do in the playoffs? Could we do damage? But by that point, trade deadline's gone. So it's kind of like, is the organization going to wait around for that? Is he making that known in the negotiations? I don't know. It's wild. I still think he's holding pat at the 10.75.
I would hope that if we continue this play, that hopefully it changes his mind. I mean, hometown team, I don't know. Maybe that's just being hopeful, but I think him being at 10.75 and 11 is probably fair, but he was probably also like, well, Sabres, haven't proved shit while I've been here, so I'm not going to give them any discount. Maybe he will if he sees the light with this team.
He sees the vision.
Yeah.
Shining down. All right. Anything else? Anything else good to touch on? It's been a fun week, man. It's been very fun.
It's been a really fun week.
I see there's still rumors coming out that Jarmo's looking to be aggressive. I mean, it's exciting.
Is that how we transition?
I wasn't thinking about that, but then, yeah.
Is that how we go into it?
There's rumors he's being aggressive, and there's supposedly one big name out there.
Let's talk about that. How do you feel? I saw something today. Most of this stuff is actually coming from Kyprios, who's like, he's not the most reliable, but we're getting there. Like, I was thinking about this. Like, I'm watching the New Jersey Devils or the New York Rangers. Like, these teams, the Rangers had how many years at a cup?
Quite a few.
Not counting obviously not counting like the Lundqvist years, not counting the late Lundqvist, Zuccarello. Like, I'm talking about like once, when they drafted Lafreniere to now. Game 7 of the conference finals in 2022. Then they lost in the second? No, they lost in the first round in 2023. Lost in the third round again in 2024. And then that was it. 3 years. Probably I would say they had 3 decent chances at it. But then, look at the Devils, man. Look at what's happened to that team.
It's crazy to see after that 2022-23 season.
Exactly. The sky was the limit. And, even if you just look at that season.
Fell apart.
Look at that season, man. We were talking about us. We were talking about the Sabres. It's this is only the start. And it was going to be the Sabres and the Devils, just running the Eastern Conference for years to come. That was the year the Devils got the pass of the torch to the Metro, and the Sabres were not too far behind. And obviously in the Sabres case, what happened over the last 3 years happened. And in the Devils case, 2023, that was their shot so far. It's not over yet. Jack Hughes is only, 25, 26? But 2023 was their shot. They missed the playoffs the next year. Last year, they would have had a good shot, but Hughes goes down with an injury, and that's it. That's it. And now this year, they're on the edge of blowing everything up. And all in the service of maybe getting Quinn Hughes.
They made big trades throughout that, too. I mean, they traded for Timo Meier. They traded for Brett Pesce. They've made moves, too. It's not like they stayed pat we did.
Hamilton was a huge free agent signing.
Yep.
Palat. Listen, they hate Palat over there, but that was a former Cup winner coming to their team, looking to be kind of one of the final pieces, and that was it. 1 year, and it might be gone. They might be it for at least the Fitzgerald Devils. And as the Sabres continue to win. I can't believe I'm getting there with this group, but I think, you should be looking to maybe look to see what you can do with this team. More than just trading for a body on defense while guys are out.
Buy.
And it's
hard
why,
buy.
And it's why I am so in on the Artemi Panarin idea.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's a pure rental.
Exactly, me too. I am completely on board with the pure rental stuff. I saw a trade idea pitch saying give them Owen Power for Artemi Panarin. I'm you are.
Listen, there's a line for everything, right? There's a line for everything. But I would be willing to go, I think, decently. Depending on, I think I'd be willing to trade the first for
me too.
3 months of Panarin. I think I would. Because it's not, if you trade Panarin, you're trading with the idea, listen, we're not going to be a top 16 pick. We probably want to be higher. Like, it's probably going to be the 23rd pick. And it might be irrational. Like, it might be. But Panarin's different, man. This isn't, like a team trading a first-round pick for Alex Tuch. Like, if you were another team, would you trade the 23rd pick for 3 months Alex Tuch? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you would. But I feel like that's more irrational than Artemi Panarin. This is a game changer. This is a Hall of Fame level talent who's still doing Artemi Panarin things.
You saw it against us.
Exactly. He was the only player. I thought Trocheck had a good game, but Panarin was like the only player I feared when the puck was on his stick that night. That was it. And it's not like when funny enough, like when the Rangers traded. Would they trade a second-round pick for Patrick Kane back in 2023? Like, Artemi Panarin is not where Patrick Kane was at that age. Like, he's still doing his thing. He's still going to get a big payday this offseason. And I think you should take advantage of it. I really do. If it's out there, I'm very much open to it.
He's exactly... Go ahead, sorry.
I was just going to say, show the rest of the league you mean business. It'll open up the door for other big free agents, even if it's not Panarin after that.
Yeah, he's just
that's
what we need,
one.
a playmaker. That's why at least we were talking about Marner so much this offseason, because we need a playmaker. And he is exactly that. I mean, he's unbelievable. He'd probably be your best playmaker since who?
Man, Prime Roy, maybe?
Probably, yeah.
Prime Roy. Before that's Briere.
20 years.
Yeah, I was going to say Briere. He's just a special player. And I don't know. Get him here. And then you got a chance to extend him. Like, I understand it would be expensive and you'd have to make stuff work, but at least you'd be here. And maybe he would like it here. I mean, he was in a small market with the Blue Jackets. He's been in a big market for, 7 years now with the Rangers. Maybe he doesn't want to be in another big market. I mean, obviously, New York has all of its glory and glamour that comes with it, but there's a lot of media scrutiny. So maybe he would stay here. Who knows? I mean, Yarmo, this would be the second time Yarmo traded for him, too. So, I don't know. If he's really out there, make some sort of move. The thing is, I don't know what it would be, because they would not just take a first, I don't think.
It wouldn't be just a first. I thought you maybe were too alluding. What I was going to bring up, what if they were like, we want Tuch?
I feel like
it could be realistic. It could be a real thing. That could be the ask.
I don't know.
I don't think I'm there with Tuch.
I don't think I'm there.
I get there that they'd both be rentals, but that wouldn't make much sense for the Rangers.
Well, the Rangers would extend him. They'd be willing to give him the money. They think $10 million for him is more logical than $11 for Panarin for the next few years. I mean, they've been after Tuch for a few years now. I feel like when Adams was telling teams no, I want to say they were one of the teams asking, as they always do. They're always trying to put their nose in places it shouldn't be with the Sabres.
And they never want to give up anything more than like a sixth.
Yeah, exactly.
And some guy you never heard of before, like the janitor or something. Yeah, take Prokhor Poltapov and a third, and we'll take Panarin. Thank you.
You know what we should do? We should buy a billboard in New York City. Get back at them.
God,
Get back at them.
That was so... I hated that.
God. That was so funny. Just to not even trade for him, right? Not even try to trade for him, really.
Nope.
Didn't even barely got there. So funny. All right, so what would you be willing to go if it wasn't Tuch? How crazy are we getting here?
I don't know. It's tough.
My thought is Jack Quinn, a first, a third.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll start there.
I think the most logical, and it's not going to be 1-to-1 because Panarin's a better player. But the Brock Nelson trade last year is probably your template. And that was a first, a third, Oliver Shillington, and Gavin Brindley. And Brindley's like a late first-round pick. So, it's like who's the closest comparable for that? Like, I'm probably not willing to go Hellenius for 3 months of Panarin. Maybe if there's if Panarin's willing to extend, that'd be okay. Like if you want to get 3 years, like would you trade 3 years of Panarin for Hellenius? I think I would.
Yes.
I think I would. Or 2 years plus this year, something like that.
I was just going to say, you look at our center spine, theoretically, Tage, Norris, and McLeod. Then you got Östlund, Kulich, and Hellenius. Could be a spot. Maybe not even for this trade, but maybe for like a different trade. I just feel like you kind of have a surplus of young centers right there. I agree with you. I would only do that if he extends, but I guess I wouldn't be surprised if. Maybe if it wasn't a first, maybe if it was just Consta and a third, like maybe something like that where you keep your first, like.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, because I don't want to get too Rangersy here, but like I don't know if it's smart spending, right? Like Hellenius, like you look at the Sabres prospect pool, it's pretty bare. You're not getting a lot from Wahlberg this year. You're not getting a ton from Nuchev, or there's really nobody in Rochester knocking on the door. Like you're looking at a Sabres system that's built mostly off of Hellenius and Murtka.
Well, and let's get real. At the end of the day, this has been an incredible 14-game stretch. It's been one really good stretch. Like, what if we were to make a trade for him and then all of a sudden we fall off and we just lost all these assets?
Well, that's why I'd advocate to do it now. I'd advocate to do it as soon as possible because then you can recoup assets.
Well, you can't have that thought process either.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
think it's...
I'm just saying, are we getting too high in the team to make a huge trade right now?
They've won 13 of 14.
Yeah. Like, I feel like we're past that. I feel like we're in, we can have, this team's really good.
This is the best stretch in franchise history. I don't know what else we need.
I still will say I don't know if they can make it because, A, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, and B, the Eastern Conference is still close, but we're 43 games in. They're at a 99-point pace. You get Panarin for not any of Ross. Like if you get Panarin and you trade Quinn and or Greenway off the roster, what war swing is that? How many points in the standing? That's like another 5 point. Like getting Quinn and Greenway off the roster and bringing Panarin in is like what, a 6-point swing? It's got to be. It's got to be up there. I think they should do it.
I don't need much convincing. I think it should be done.
I don't want to get too I don't know what the word would morbid be the word. I'm talking about player ages, but we were talking about the Devils, and it's Tuch's 29, Tage is 27. Like you don't really have a core. You're not the Devils can still say, hey, Jack Hughes is 25. Most of our guys are in their mid-20s. Your top-end guys are kind of getting up there. Not your defense, but, you might only have so many shots. And man, just imagine what Panarin would do for Tage Thompson.
I know.
Just imagine that. Or just Panarin didn't spend a lot of time with Zibanejad all the time. He spent a ton of time back in the day with Ryan Strome. And has spent a lot of time with Vinny Trocheck. Imagine what Josh Norris could look like with Panarin on his wing. This is the Marner conversation all over again. Imagine what a superstar being added to what you have could do.
Could be next level.
And for the power play, too. He's got 13 power plays this year.
Yeah.
It solves a lot of problems.
It helps the power play a lot. Like, I really don't think one player can change a whole power play, but one player can change how a power play's run, which might be all you need. They have not had somebody that could thread seams since Eichel left. Even when they were bad years with Jack, they would still have games where he could just thread that seam. And Panarin's one of those guys.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm for it too. I guess my only pushback was, is this the time we should make an all-in move like this if it's just a rental? That's kind of my thought. Who knows if you want to be part of a big market, if you'd extend here, like, that obviously changes a lot. If you want to extend here, like, make the friggin' move. Like, I don't give up almost whatever. I would still be hesitant on Tuch, but I'm saying, like, make moves for other. Get rid of your first, get rid of Consta or one of your top centers. I'm fine with that. If it's just a rental, it's kind of hard to convince me to make an all-in move just right away. Now, if they're not asking for that much, then sure, go for it. I'm willing to part the first. I just don't know if I want to give up Consta. I don't think I'd trade Tuch. Like, I guess it depends if he would extend and what the Rangers are really asking.
It's fair. It's all fair points.
It's exciting, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Do you think he'd waive? Do you really think he would?
Yeah. To get out of that shithole? Yeah, I would.
Well, do you think he'd waive for Buffalo?
Did he waive for Columbus? And by the way, I don't mean shithole New York City. I mean that team is a dumpster fire right now.
We know what you meant.
Well, no, it's kind of both.
I meant a dumpster fire.
Big anti-Mamdani guy.
No. But I'm just... Did he waive for Columbus back when he was traded?
No, he was on the Blackhawks.
He didn't have
any protection.
That was his first contract, I think.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I forget what he signed when he signed out of the KHL there. Yeah. With Panarin, it's more... He's in a different category because I do believe you get him, shit goes south, you can recoup just as good of assets at the deadline. Like, it's not like if you... I don't know, just to pick a name, like if they traded for Rasmus Anderson. That's more of a long-term move, and it's like, do you want to do a long-term move so early? Like, you might as well wait. Panarin, like, there's gonna be a bidding war, especially at the deadline. If teams get desperate and really want to go all in, like, you do that now, you either get the benefit to help your team now, and you're good for the stretch run, or it ends up not working out, but then you could create your own bidding war and trade him to another team.
Are there any teams that have been rumored to be in on this?
I don't think so. Just 'cause the Rangers have not waved the white flag yet.
Yeah.
After a 10-2 loss, they're still not waving the white flag.
Probably a good time. The Devils haven't, and they lost 9-0. 2 New York teams going down, and same month. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
All I know is Yarmo is going to be aggressive and make some sort of move. We'll just see how big it is. That's what I think, at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, this group, man, they deserve a move. You know, you shouldn't make a move to make a move, but I think they should really add. I'm really being convinced. Like, if they go like 3-1 this week, this team needs to get added to. They are legit. They are a winning team, and they're not doing it at full strength.
It's what Kevin never did. He never added to the team when they were playing good.
Yeah, I mean, nobody really has. Botterill never did until it was too late. I don't know, even Tim Murray, like he didn't add his last season when the team was within reach of a playoff spot. Nobody's done it. Take advantage. This could be I don't know, this could be an all-time Sabres team. Like, at this rate, I mean, what's their pace over the last if you go back, I don't know, like what would November 1st, what would the pace after that be? Would it be like 105? Are they up there?
Probably, yeah. I mean, they haven't had a 100-point season since they won the division like 15 years ago.
And that was 100. Like, that was strict.
That was flat 100.
Like, you could be getting the best Sabres team in 20 years right now. And they're doing all this winning while not at full strength. They're getting close.
Them for it.
They're getting close to full strength now. But they're not quite there yet, you know? We might not see Yuri Kulik the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It was nice to hear his name. But even just the way Lindy phrased it, he just said might get him this year. And I'm like, ooh, that's late March. Early April, maybe in the playoffs. I don't know. Let's see. Since November 1st, just do an arbitrary cutoff date. They're 8th best in the league. Let me see. 41. Since November 1st, the Buffalo Sabres are on a 105-point pace.
Jeez.
105.
This could be the start of something special.
You wonder, there's like 3 weeks until the Olympic break. Maybe you got
February 6th?
Yeah. Maybe you got 3 weeks until teams start throwing in the white flag like the Rangers. So I would imagine there will be trades before the Olympic break and then before the deadline, obviously. So I think that Olympic break will kind of be its own trade deadline. So we'll see if stuff will ramp up. Who knows?
Until that point, it's just a fun dream for now. For now. It's fun to dream, right? You got to dream.
It's all Sabres fans can do.
Dream and believe.
That old sign.
The old sign,
those
yep.
old videos.
Dream and believe. All right. Moving along. Some other pretty big NHL news, I'd say. The Sabres, the city of Buffalo is going to host the 2026 draft.
It's pretty cool.
I thought this one was supposed to be in person. I thought they were done with that after last year. It's not going to be.
They voted it down. The GMs voted for the same format again.
So stupid.
They said,
is this even going to be at the arena?
Not the same format. They said
it's interesting. They're not. Friedman said he's not sure if it'll be at the arena.
I was wondering. I mean, it's either got to be the arena.
It's going to be at like the auditorium, like it was last year.
No,
that was so funny. Day 2 of the draft, it's just like they pan to the crowd and it's just like an empty seat.
Nobody's
it's like you're at a show at Shea's. It's like this is where they hold it.
Or it's like
really?
the MLB draft. It's like just random in a
random
random
spot. At least the MLB draft's like it's 16 rounds. So yeah, we don't need to put this in a big venue. Nobody's staying the whole time. You have to be a sicko.
What about the new Highmark Stadium?
Is it going to be ready? We don't even know if the football team's going to be ready for it.
I don't know. It'll be late June. If it's supposed to be ready for the Bill season.
What would that say about the arena if they couldn't host a league event there?
It would be funny. They did just get that new Jumbotron though, so.
Oh, I didn't bring this up. Oh my God.
Oh boy.
You're talking about the roof.
Did not bring this up.
Oh,
folks, I'm not kidding when I say this. The roof was leaking Saturday night. I'm not kidding. 5 rows in front of me.
Was it bad? Was it like you're getting pissed on, or?
I wasn't sitting there. I walked down, I went down the aisle to head to the bathroom, and I saw a drop. Like the person in front of me, and myself, we both looked up at the same time. We saw like a drop of something, and I just thought, I don't know, somebody spilled their beer or something. Like, I've had popcorn thrown down from like the upper sections before, but like we were halfway through. Like you look up and you just see the roof. Like there's the 200s and 300s were not hanging over you.
Mm-hmm.
And I look down and there's a big puddle on the seat. I'm not kidding. I should have taken a picture. I know people are gonna think I'm full of shit. I'm telling you, it happened. Jesse could attest to it. Crazy at the roof. I turn to him. I'm like, they just let the wrong person see that. They let the wrong person see that.
Hey, but we've witnessed quite a few things.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like they host the combine and it does well at Harbor Center. I'm sure they have the infrastructure to host a draft.
people aren't
they've
really
done it.
They've
going
done it.
there.
They did
Done
it 10 years ago.
They've done it. Yes.
They did it 10 years ago in a draft where Toronto had the first overall pick. So it's not like a capacity thing.
Mm.
I would
And then
really
they took
like
Alex Nylander.
Yeah.
W pick
Yeah.
for the host city.
It would be
Is he still
funny,
in the-
though, if we hosted it and then we didn't even have our first round pick.
Or they
That
would do
would-
it like, when did they have it in Montreal? Like a few years ago, and they made all those trades. And the whole
Oh, yeah,
crowd
that's
was
right.
going,
Yeah, they
like,
traded
ape.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
Be even
That would
cooler if
draft
the
day
Senators won the lottery and
I saw
they
that
didn't make the
floating around.
announcement.
I
Oh
totally
my
forgot.
God.
They don't have a first round pick. Oh my God! Could you imagine they win McKenna sweepstakes and they have to forfeit the pick? Oh,
So it would just go to whoever, like the second
whoever
place?
second, they would just move up.
That's so funny. Why did they originally forfeit that pick? Because I know the owner was trying to fight it for so long.
Well, it's because of the
new owner.
Dadonov. It was the
Dadonov.
Dadonov stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't submit his trade list to the league, so the league had to nix a trade. Hilarious. Why I even inherited this is beyond me. But he was saying that again this week. That's cool. You know, I gotta give.
very cool.
I gotta give Pete Gwelly credit. You know, that since he's gotten here, he said he wants to bring more events to the arena, and they've done that. They've had a lot of marquee events over the last year or so.
Yeah, no, this is awesome. Awesome for the city. If we end up having a first round pick, it would be kind of cool to go there and witness a draft.
Mm-hmm.
Especially McKenna. Obviously, his stock has kind of gone down this year, but would be witnessing a quote unquote generational player get drafted. Like it'd be pretty cool to be there.
Yeah.
Hopefully, day 2 goes better this time too. Not like in 2016 where the Sabres traded up to pick Asplund, and DeBrincat and Kyrou went picks later.
Good old
Yeah.
Rasmus Asplund.
It's not fair to him. I love Rasmus. I miss him.
Mm-hmm.
He's not Ellis DeBrincat. He's not Jordan Kyrou.
Well, at least I think they said they're going to change how they're going to do the draft this year because obviously last year sucked. I think they said they might try and do like the first and second round in one night. So if they try and do that, I mean, obviously they're going to try and make it
really?
go faster. I thought I saw a rumor about that.
I don't know if I like that.
I don't know if I love it, but it at least means it's not going to go on for at least
It's
the
very-
first round
listen,
that could go on for 3 hours.
It's very easy to
or
solve
4
last
hours.
year. Just shorten the time teams have to pick and don't do the dumbass draft interviews.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yep.
That's all you need to fix. That's really it.
Mm-hmm.
This could all be an email.
It really could be. I don't know. I'm surprised they didn't just make the Sphere just an all-time, a permanent place.
I know. It's pretty cool.
I know, it was a really cool environment, but it's cool they're coming here. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Not confirmed yet. It's supposed to be confirmed this week.
Yeah.
When is the combine in relation to the draft?
It's like in the weeks preceding.
I was going to say, so I wonder if just people will just be staying there for like 2 or 3 weeks, especially if it's at the arena. I mean, just stay at the Harbor Center Hotel for a few weeks.
Yeah. Teams don't usually do that. You'd think they would, but they don't. Is this known that teams don't stay at the Marriott, which I feel is very funny. You built $1 million multi-purpose complex. They don't stay at the hotel next to the arena.
Do they like? Is there other spots or is there another?
Yeah,
Specific one
I
to stay at?
forget. I think was it a Hilton nearby? They usually
Is
stay.
it the
I don't-
Hilton in the Seneca Tower area?
It might be, yeah. I had a buddy who worked there. He would always like send me pictures of like Ovechkin walking out of there. So,
Bombed. Ovechkin's walking
bombed,
out of
yeah.
the hotel bar.
yep. So I think that's where they stayed. Yeah, and that was semi-recent. I mean, I don't know. Maybe teams do it now, but I know within like 2 years ago they didn't. All right. I think that's everything. Weekly preview time, JP. It's another big week. Let us know what's up.
Yes, it is. This will be a long weekly preview because we got 4 games this week.
Oh, gee, yeah. As if they're ever short.
Yeah, I know. It's obviously a big homestand. All 4 games are at home. And then we're on a 5-game road trip after that. So these 4 home games are pretty important. So we got Sabres versus Florida Monday, 7 p.m. This is on MSG. Panthers are 23-18-3, 7th in the Atlantic, which is weird to say. They're 3 points out of a playoff spot and 3 points behind us. They've lost 4 of their last 6. This week they've lost to Toronto, Montreal, and beat Ottawa on Saturday. And we did beat them 3-0 earlier this season. Their power play is 20th. Their penalty kill is 5th. Goaltender matchup, probably going to be UPL again versus Sergei Bobrovsky, or their backup is Daniil Tarasov. Bobrovsky actually has had a pretty rough year, even though he's still has 18 wins. He's 18-12-1, but any of the numbers don't really back that up. He's got an .881 save percentage. He's a 2.9 goals against, which is pretty good, but he's 70th in the league out of 89 goalies in goal save above expected, according to Money Puck. So he's having a rough year. And Tarasov's having a pretty solid year. He's 5-6-1, 904, 2.81, and he's about league average when it comes to goal save above expected. Injuries, that's kind of the story of this team. They've had so many injuries this year. Brad Marchand and Cole Schwind are day-to-day, but both expected to return against us. Matthew Tkachuk has not played a single game this season, but he might return later this week.
Definitely coming back, isn't he? He's definitely playing tomorrow.
I saw... So it does... The report that I saw said he will travel with the team on their next road trip. So it's possible. It might be later in the week, though. But he has been practicing recently. I know that. Maybe one of you can find if he's supposed to play. But it is hilarious because he will be back for the Olympics. Like that was probably his goal this entire time. Played in the 4 Nations last year, got hurt. Now he'll be back for the Olympics. But he could return. Seth Jones is week to week. And then Jonah Gadjovich, Thomas Nosek, Dmitry Kulikov, and Alexander Barkov are all month-to-month, and Barkov hasn't played a game this season. Brad Marchand, Father Time is not him yet. He's got 23 goals and 23 assists in 41 games, tied for the team lead in goals and leads in assists. Sam Bennett has 33 points, Lundell has 32, and Verhaeghe has 31, and Seth Jones leads their defenseman with 24 points. Former Sabre Sam Reinhart is still doing his thing. 23 goals, 21 assists. He is a point per game. Evan Rodriguez has 9 goals and 12 assists. And obviously, Dmitry Kulikov is hurt. He only played in 2 games this year. Olympic participants, they have quite a few. Brad Marchand and Sam Reinhart for Team Canada. Anton Lundell and Eetu Luostarinen and Nico Mikkola for Finland, then Juvis Belinskis for Latvia, Gustav Forsling for Sweden, and then Tkachuk and Seth Jones for the U.S.
I forget Seth Jones is going.
Seth Jones over Adam Fox, by the way.
God.
Yeah. He's.
Slipped that one through the cracks.
He's kind of been better with Florida.
He's good, but it's a Florida thing.
Yeah.
It's not a Seth Jones thing.
Look at the New York the Boston Bruins game was the biggest advertisement for Adam Fox I've ever seen.
It's so funny that Chris Drury has his hands kind of on this team, and they took the 2 shittier players on his roster. They didn't take the best one.
Funny how that works.
Yep. My key of this game is to take advantage of this depleted team, just because we face them right before and right after the Olympic break, so they'll probably have Tkachuk back. They'll be more replenished. So if there is another time to beat them this year, so you at least have the season series split on them, definitely take this one, especially when it comes down to division and wild card races. Then the Sabres play Philadelphia Wednesday, 7:30, and this will be on TNT. If you're going to the game, it's Mental Health Awareness Night. There's actually 3 theme games this week, and this is a first game of a back-to-back for us. The Flyers are 22, 13, and 8, third in the Metro. We are tied with them in points. This week they beat Anaheim and then lost their next 2 games against Toronto in overtime and Tampa. They do face Tampa on Monday, and so far we have split with them this season. Their power play is 29th. Their penalty kill is 13th. Goaltender matchup, even though Samuel Ersing has been a Sabres killer, he had a pretty rough game against us last time, so I think it will be Dan Vladar this time, who is having a great year, 16-6-4, 9-10, 2.35, and he's 12th in the league in goal save above expected, where Ersing is 85th out of 89 in goal save above expected. Just for reference, when did we face them? Like 2 or 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Ersing was 41st in the league.
Oh, my God.
I think he's played like 3 or 4 games since, so he was at positive 1.3 before he faced us. He's now at negative 9.5. So he's had a rough stretch, and it definitely started with us because he was at a negative 1.5 goal save above expected against us. So
hasn't recovered from the Josh Norris goal.
No. So I assuming we're going to see Vladar this time, especially since this is for the tiebreaker for the season against them. Injuries: Bobby Brink, Carl Grundstrom, Travis Konechny, and Jamie Drysdale are all day-to-day and could return against us, and then Tyson Forster is month-to-month. Trevor Zegras has the most goals on the team with 17, and he's tied for the team lead in assists in 24. Konechny has 38 points. He's starting to heat up a little as he has 8 points in his last 9 games, and he's tied for the team lead in assists. Dvorak has 28 points, and he actually just got a 5-year, $5.15 million extension. Tippett has 26, Couturier and Cates have 24, and Michkov has 23, and Travis Sanheim leads their defenseman with 5 goals and 14 assists. Former Sabres, Risto is fully back. He was hurt most of the year, but he has 3 assists in 12 games. And Nicolas Deslauriers has 0 points in 17 games played this year. There are participants: Travis Sanheim for Canada, Dan Vladar for Czechia, Rasmus Ristolainen for Finland, and Rodrigo Abels for Latvia. Key of the game: this is a big game for the wildcard race, especially since this would be the season series finale against them. So win the season series against Philly. Especially since this is the first game of a back-to-back. This game's even more important because then we got Montreal on Thursday at 7 p.m. on MSG. This is the second game of a back-to-back. And as I'm sure most people know, this is the 2005-2006 reunion night and throwback Thursday, so it is a goat-head game. Everyone in attendance will receive collectible pennants. There will be a ceremonial puck drop. Good old Doug Allen will be doing the anthem. Pre-game happy hour. I'm not sure what that really means, but
that's a new one.
Yeah, that.
You don't know what pre-game.
Pre-game happy hour. You don't know what a happy hour is, James?
Yeah.
I know what happy hour is, but what are they doing at the rink?
What does it say?
I don't know. I just saw it listed. I haven't seen it explained. I don't know if it would be cheaper beers. I don't know. But they're doing a lot for this, and I do plan on listing all the players in attendance because there's 8 missing from that roster, and I'm going to try to have Christian guess to see how many he can get who are missing. Because I went over this with Jonah earlier today.
Okay.
But I'll go over all the players first. Afenagenoff, first time back here in a long time, so it's really cool that he's going to be here. Mm-hmm. Marty, Brian Campbell, Tim Connolly, J.P. Dumont, Rory Fitzpatrick, Gostad, Jochen Hesch, Doug Janik, Dmitry Kalinin, Les Kotelik, Jay McKee, Ryan Miller, Mika Norinen, Yuri Novotny, Teppo Numanen, Daniel Paye, Andrew Peters, Jason Palmville, Taylor Pyatt, Derek Roy, Henrik Talinder, and Thomas Vanek. There's 8 missing. I think 5 of them are gettable. 3 of them probably not. So, can you guess them?
I know 3 right off the bat.
3 are pretty easy.
Greer, Drury. Those are 3.
The 3 GMs in the league.
All right, and now there's 5 others missing.
3 of these, the 3 who I said that you probably won't get, they only played a combined 5 games. There is one of them I do recognize though.
Here's the thing. I wanna look at, because I want to see the names on the actual list, because I feel like if I just start saying names out loud, it's just gonna be like.
Here, do you have it pulled up?
Said that. I'm pulling it up right now.
I could text it to you real quick.
Yeah, send it over to me real quick.
Yeah, I just sent it.
Okay. Sending it up right. Is Tony Ludman on there?
Tony Ludman is one of those guys missing. Yep.
Okay, Tony Ludman. Janik and Fitzpatrick were the other 2 defensemen, I think.
Doug Janik.
We love Doug Janik.
We love him.
No
He's the
Doug
best.
Janik slander here. Oh yeah, and Kalinin was a defenseman, and McKee, Kalinin, Hunter, Kaliner, Newmanen, Ludman. Man, we were really down to the. No disrespect.
We were down to the studs.
Damn. We were really, really down to the studs there. Who else? Were they all forwards?
The other one that I think you'll get is a forward. Or you could get is a forward. Honestly, not sure about the others. But I can look it up.
Okay, let's see. If I was a 2005-2006 Buffalo Sabre, where would I be other than the reunion night?
I could give you a pretty easy hint for the guy I'm thinking of. It's up to you.
All right. Go ahead. Just give me the hints. Give me the hints for the other guys too, if you can name them, because I feel like I can get them.
I could not give you a hint for the other guys, but the one.
Give me their initials.
Okay, I'll say the one first. The one was recently employed by the Sabres.
Recently employed. Whoa.
Come on.
How recent are we talking about?
Like this year.
You can do it.
Something happened.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, Adam Mayer. Adam Mayer. Yeah.
Adam Mayer. Yep.
Why is he not going?
Yeah, what happened?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know what happened.
He definitely does not know what happened.
Jeez.
Okay, so what? That's 4 or 5?
Yeah, that's 5 of them. The other 3, one of the initials is NP. He only played 1 game this year, but he was with the Sabres for probably 10 years. Maybe not 10 years, but he was with them for a while.
You said NP?
Yeah, he was a defenseman.
Nathan Pache.
Played 1 game with them.
Mm-hmm.
Then the other 2, I don't know these players, but CT, he played 2 games, and JJ played 2 games.
CT and JJ. Did they play at all, like...
I'm not sure. I feel
like JJ you might be able to get. CT was an NHL player.
Oh, he was?
Yeah,
was he like a journeyman?
Yeah, I think mostly bottom sixes.
JJ, that was his last 2 games of his career were with us, actually.
Yeah.
Did he play a long time?
No, played for 5 years.
JJ. I don't know. I don't know.
Jeff
Go ahead.
Gilson.
Jeff Gilson. Okay, that name's familiar, but I wouldn't have gotten that. Who's the other one?
This guy played in the league a long time.
CT?
His first 2 games were ever with us, actually.
First name Chris.
So did we draft him?
Yeah, he was a second-round pick by us. 50th overall in 2001.
Oh, my God. Chris
This is going to piss
Thorburn.
me off. Chris Thorburn.
I wouldn't have gotten that. Never
Yeah.
mind.
I didn't think so.
Mm.
But
I'm glad I got Nathan Page.
yeah. The 8 players missing who played any games at all because like Mika Norinen, he only played 4 games with us, and I think he was traded away from us. Is that? I don't know if that's correct, but I thought I saw that he was either we had traded for him or we traded him away. I don't know, but he only played 4 games. But Briere, Drury, Greer, Ludman, Mayer, Gilson, Page, and Thorburn are the only 8 players missing.
He was traded at the 06 deadline
Yes, he was.
for a
to Vancouver.
2006 second-round pick who was also a goaltender. Can you guess who the goaltender was? It is a name. A Sabres name that you should know.
Wait, so Mika Norinen was traded at the deadline
He
for a second-round pick.
He got traded for a second that turned into this Sabres goaltender.
Jonas Enroth.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, it was.
nice.
Very
That's
impressive.
that's an interesting one to bring him back. So probably pretty cool for him, but traded him
Yeah.
away, invite him to the alumni game.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, obviously, if you're going, this will be a big event, big night for the Sabres. The unfortunate part is that this is the second game of a back-to-back, so hopefully the team...
It's smart. No. This is smart. This is a smart night to put the theme night. You
Okay.
got to get the boys and the crowd jacked up.
That's a good way to look at it, actually.
You got to get them hyped for this one.
It's a good way to look
you
at
need
it.
a bit of a boost.
Definitely
Need
a good
it.
way to think of it.
All right, true or false? We're going to get video messages from Briere, Drury, and Greer.
Ooh. Briere, yes. I think he will. He's usually pretty good about it, I feel like. Greer might. Drury, who knows? I mean, he's... Wouldn't be
Hopefully he's
found
unemployed.
dead with Sabre
Maybe-
stuff.
Maybe he'll be unemployed and his schedule will be freed up.
I doubt it.
Probably not. Probably not.
At least Briere, I could actually see doing that. But all right, so we face the Canadians that night. They're 25-14-6. They're third in the Atlantic. They are 4 points in front of us, but we have 2 games in hand. So this is obviously a big swing game. This week they beat Dallas in OT. Thanks for nothing, Dallas. Calgary, they beat Calgary, they beat Florida, and they lost to Detroit on Saturday. They do play a back-to-back Monday, Tuesday against Vancouver and Washington, but since this is our second half of back-to-back, we are at a rest disadvantage. Their power play is 10th, penalty kill is 20th. Goaltender matchup probably be Ellis, assuming UPL plays the first game. Right now, they're actually in a 3-goaltender rotation, as Jacob Fowler is currently up, which I did not realize. He's been one of the top prospects for a long time. But they got Jacob Dobes, Sam Montembeault, and Jacob Fowler. Dobes, 13-5-3, 889, 3.01. He's about league average, goal save above expected. Montembeault, 8-6-1, 869. He's 79th out of 89 for goal save above expected. But he was hurt. Then he was put on a conditioning assignment, but now he's back. But Jacob Fowler was actually called up in place of him. So far, he's 4-3-2 with a .908 save percentage, 2.46, and he's 25th in the league in goal save above expected. He was called up and hasn't looked back. He was with Boston College last year, and he went 25-7-2 with a .940 save percentage and a 1.63. Then he only played 3 games in the AHL last year, but so far this year he had a .919, and he's played pretty damn good with the Canadians. So we'll see if he stays up. We'll see if they make a decision there. Injuries, Josh Anderson and Kirby Doc are both day-to-day, should return this week. Jake Evans is week-to-week. Patrick Laine and Alex Newhook are both month-to-month. And Caden Gooley was just activated off the IR on Saturday. Nick Suzuki has 34 assists and 48 points in 45 games. 22 of those points are on the power play. Caulfield leads the team with goals with 21. He is just about on pace for 40 goals. Greatest 40-goal scorer to never score 40, as Jonah likes to say. So we'll see if he does it this year. And he has 21 assists. Lane Hudson is tied for 8th in the league with most assists at 36. He is doing his thing. Demidov is having a great rookie year. Definitely contention for rookie of the year. He has 36 points. Slafkovsky is 35. No Dobson is 28. And then the Canadians did trade for Philip Deneau last month for a second-round pick. He only has 3 assists in 9 games since. Former Sabres, they don't have any. Their Olympic participants are Nick Suzuki for Canada, Oliver Kapanen for Finland, Alexander Texier for France, and Yuri Slafkovsky for Slovakia. Key of the game, stay out of the box and don't let Lane Hudson skate circles around you. We will be at the rest disadvantage, so this is a big one. Try to at least get a point, but hopefully they will have a little boost from the event going on that night. And then for the 4th game of the week, Sabres play Minnesota Saturday at 12:30. This will be on NHL Network and MSG, I believe. This is a kids takeover game since this is a matinee game. First 10K fans will receive a Sabretooth block set, and young fans will take on the role of the PA announcer. It's just a big kids game. The Wild are 26, 11, and 9, third in the Central, tied with Dallas, but they have one more game played. Once again, it's ridiculous. They basically already know they're going to be facing Dallas in the playoffs. They've lost 3 of their last 4, with losing to the Kings in a shootout, Kings in regulation, and Islanders in overtime. And they recently beat Seattle in overtime. 6 of their last 9 games have gone to overtime, and 2 of them have gone to a shootout. They play New Jersey Monday and Winnipeg on Thursday before us. And we did beat them in a shootout the day after Black Friday earlier this year. Power plays 11th, penalty kills 23rd, goaltender matchup, UPL or Ellis versus Philip Gustafsson or Jesper Wallstedt. It's probably one of the better goaltending duos in the league. Gustafsson is 14, 9, and 5, 9, 11, 2.53, and he's 15th in the league in goal save above expected. Wallstedt's 12, 2, and 4, 9.28, 2.28, and 13th in the league. Their only injuries are Zach Bogosian and Joel Eriksson Ek, and they're both day-to-day and should return back against us. Obviously, the big story with the Wild is that they traded Marco Rossi, Liam Ogren, Zeev Bouillon, and a first for Quinn Hughes.
Nailed the Bouillon pronunciation this week.
You did a really good job there, buddy.
Thank you.
Good job, man.
I thought about that this time.
That was impressive.
I came prepared. Quinn Hughes, since he was traded there, he has 1 goal and 15 assists in 14 games. They are 8-6 with him. I think he's been playing with Brock Faber, and the big question now is we'll see if he extends with Minnesota. Kaprizov has 25 goals, which is 5th in the league, and he has 27 assists. Matt Boldy has 27 goals, which is 3rd in the league, and he has 23 assists. Joel Eriksson Ek has 32 points, and Tarasenko has 20, and Matt Zuccarello has 21 points in 26 games. Brock Faber does lead their defenseman in points with 27. Former Sabres Marcus Johansson is still having a great year with 12 goals and 20 assists in 44 games. Vinny Hinostroza has 6 points in 33. Marcus Foligno has 5 points in 36. Zach Bogosian has 4 points and is a +8 in 23. And Nicholas Aube-Kubel has 1 point in 4 games. Their Olympic participants, they got Nico Sturm for Germany, Joel Eriksson Ek, Jonas Brodin, Philip Gustafsson, and Jesper Wallstedt, all for Sweden. And then they got Matt Boldy, Brock Faber, and Quinn Hughes for United States. Key of this game, they've been going to a lot of overtime games, try to at least get there and get a point against one of the most talented teams in the league. So, after all of that, at the end of the day, we face Florida Monday at 7, Philly Wednesday at 7:30, and this is on TNT. Sabres versus Montreal Thursday at 7, and Sabres versus Minnesota Saturday at 12:30. Let's try to at least win 2. Big week, definitely against better teams. So try to at least win 2 of these, especially those first 3 games, because those are all in-conference games.
2-1-1. Let's do 2-1-1.
I like that.
I like that too. Need the 2 wins to come against the Atlantic teams.
Yes. Lose to Minnesota. I don't care about that one. You could lose that game. I mean, the kids will be upset.
Let's win that one too. Let's just win all the games.
Yeah.
We are going to win so much. We are going to be tired of winning.
You might even get tired of it.
I mean, tomorrow is big. You win tomorrow, you're 5 points up on the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it goes to OT, then you're 4. It's a big one. It was a good night for the scoreboard, as I said. Caps lost in regulation in Nashville. Pens lost in Boston. I mean, obviously Boston getting 2 points isn't great, but I don't know. Like they're the first team out. They're the team knocking on the door, but I just still don't believe in that team. There's no way. There's no way that team gets in. It can't happen.
We'll see. We will see in due time.
I guess we will. All right. As we cross the 2-hour mark here, I got one more thing. TSR just hit 10,000 followers on Twitter. Round of applause.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Round of
Long time
applause.
Pretty
coming.
big milestone.
Yeah, it is big. It's a very big milestone for us. If you're following along, thank you very much. It's man, year 6, eh? Year 6.
And
Who
the
would've
team's
thought?
finally getting good.
It only took 6 years. It only took the 6th year of our brand for them to be like really good. You know?
Yeah. Exciting times.
When we started this pod, were we even at 1,000 yet? I think we were probably a little over that.
I think we had crossed.
Because I remember the post you made for the 1,000. I'm gonna have to go back and look. Let me see if I could find what the timestamp on that was.
Yeah, I'll look for the date of our first pod. Well,
I want to say
your
we
guys'
hit like
first pod.
2,000. Yeah, well, it was us. All right, it was our show first before you
it
came
was.
along.
I know until Christian had to take a few breaks and then I stepped in.
Mhm.
September 3rd,
Busy
2022 was your guys' first episode.
Yep.
So when was the 1K?
I'm trying to find it. I can't.
I want to say it was.
It's on Jonah's birthday. That was our first episode.
It was. It was a gift to myself.
I guess so.
I will never listen to that
Gift
episode
and
again.
stuff.
There's
No, definitely
cannot
not.
listen to that again. I'll never forget JP's first episode, dragging him into the UB recording studio at 8 a.m. on a Friday.
Yeah, that was brutal. I think that was the only time I ever
You know
recorded
what I
early.
think the
and it'll be
episode
the
was
last
too?
time.
You know what I literally think it was? Do you remember what it was?
No, I
What the
honestly
morning
don't.
after it was?
No.
It was when it was the second time that Eichel returned to Buffalo,
Mm.
Yeah, when he had the hat trick.
and we recorded the next morning. We dragged JP out of
Damn.
bed for that.
Eh.
Welcome to the show.
I can't find it. The
Oh,
Twitter
come
search
on.
function sucks.
It's so bad
Oh,
now.
surprise, surprise.
It used to
Elon
be. It
did
used to be
something
good.
bad.
It used to be good. Like you would just search for the keywords you're looking. Now it just gives you random posts.
Let me
I
see.
think it's
can you
going
look
by
up-
engagement.
1K and
If I'm trying to find it,
followers?
I don't know.
It does actually suck.
It's very bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
I found the 2K followers.
When was that?
When was that?
Christmas of
I knew it.
2022.
I knew it. I knew it was Christmas.
Okay,
So 1K had to be before that.
Well,
Like I
Yeah.
mean before the pod.
it only can
Yeah.
mean it was before then.
But before the pod, I mean.
Let me see.
I would say.
Hey,
it was
and on
probably around the
Christmas.
time.
And on Christmas, that's when we got Instagram too.
Oh, there you go. What a
It was
special
under
day.
the post. That's back when it was the Royal Report, not even the Sabre Report.
Some people call it the good old days. Not me, though.
No,
Not me.
we're looking ahead here.
Yeah, I don't know.
1K.
It must have been. It was definitely before the show. Had to have been.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it had to have been.
10,000 followers.
It only took 13.2 thousand posts.
See, that sounds like a lot, but it's really not. All right? 2,000 posts a year. That's like, a couple posts a day. I mean, look, when you're live tweeting Sabres games, there's a lot to say. For a team that plays 82 times a year over the course of 8 months, I think that's underselling it.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's fair. But thank you. Thank you for following and listening.
Yeah, thanks for following along. It's only the beginning. Got big things coming up soon.
Mm-hmm.
Big things.
That's right.
Stay tuned. We got some stuff to announce around the Olympic break for fans of the show. Thank you, 10K. Man, who would have thought, given our hockey opinions,
It's been a ride.
result in this. We got a loving community. Sometimes. Sometimes.
Yeah.
YouTube comments can get real rough sometimes. They're mean. They are mean.
You're funny.
They make you think things about yourself you've never thought in your life. Making you all self-conscious about random stuff. It's not for the weak. It is not for the weak.
Not everybody can do what we do.
Yeah.
Not everybody
Not
can
everybody's
just buy a
built for this.
mic off of Amazon and start recording a pod.
All right. On that note, thank you very much for listening. If you want to follow us on Twitter, you can follow us at the Sabre Report. Join the tens of thousands of people following along at the Sabre Report on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube at the Sabre Report. If you listen to this on YouTube, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I know I just made fun of you, but be sure to leave a comment down below. Tell us what you think. What's going right about this team? What you're excited about? Do you believe? Do you really think this is it? What do you think about the Panarin situation? What would you be open to? Are we way too hooked on giving way too much up for a rental? Would love to hear your feedback. If you want updates for the pod, you can follow us at Sabre Report Pod on Twitter. And biggest of all, go give our friends over at the Buffalo Sports Talk podcast a listen. Gritty win in the wild card round for the Buffalo Bills today against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Heart was racing a little bit during that one.
It's a close
Coming
game.
down to it. Could they do it this year?
But they
Is this
punched
the-
it
is this
out and-
finally the year, man.
We just received word while we were recording, the Bills will be going to Denver on Saturday, facing the 1 seed.
Yeah,
Faced them last year.
Herbert's O-line didn't do him any favors tonight.
No, he was.
They got him murdered.
Yeah, that was bad. That was really bad. It also means that officially spells an end for Highmark Stadium.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's true. Damn. Yeah, I was at the last game. It was pretty cool. So,
Are you gonna sell your pin for
Yeah, did you get the
$200?
yeah, I did get the coin. Yeah, I'll sell it. Yeah, anybody hit me up. Yeah, I'll definitely give that
Yeah,
out.
pay for
$2,000.
your future children's college tuition with that.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine that you sell the coin and you sell the beer saber. You are going to be able to pay off your mortgage.
Oh, the beer saber signed by me too. I mean,
Oh my God.
The signed beer saber.
but yeah, go give him a listen. I'm sure it'll be a fun
Yep.
episode.
Big episode breaking down the win against Jacksonville and previewing their game against Denver. Our friends over at BST always do great stuff, especially around this time of year.
Yep. And if we win next year or win next week, I think the Patriots have a good chance of making it to the AFC Championship. So we'll see. That could be a huge matchup.
That would
Dude,
be.
they looked like,
I want them.
respectfully, their offense looked like dog shit tonight. It looked
Yeah,
bad.
Texans defense is very good. I do
Yeah.
not want to face the Texans, but their offense just doesn't scare, I don't think, anyone. And
The
I mean,
Drake-
the Patriots defense just shut down the Chargers.
Yeah, they did. Their defense it's pretty good, but Drake the schedule May doesn't really scare me.
Here we go. Does Bo Nix scare you?
No.
No.
The Broncos defense does.
Yes. But I'd rather face the Broncos defense than the Texans defense.
So here's my take.
100%.
And it's a little random, but so did Trevor Lawrence scare you? That's a no. That's a no
Coming
right
into
there.
the game, yes, but
So hold on. So I just want to get this straight. Lawrence, May, Nix. Gonna guess Aaron Rodgers, and I'm gonna guess C.J. Stroud. So none of those guys scare you. So I would hope that you're not on the side of people that think it's ridiculous to say that it's worse for Josh's legacy losing this year when Lamar, Pat, and Joe aren't in it.
Like if we were going up against any of those guys, I'd be like, yes, 100%.
Yeah. I think people that think it doesn't hurt his narrative of a legacy more. I think that's crazy. It absolutely does. I'm not going to blame him.
But it's a team game at the end of the day.
I just think Josh Allen, before this week...
Nobody talks about QBs like that.
He's getting more shit.
We don't.
He should, though.
Josh was getting more shit than Mahomes, Burrow, and Lamar for not making the playoffs. Why was the narrative around him and not around the three teams that didn't make the playoffs?
He's the reigning MVP. That's why.
Yeah, but still. Patrick
in
Mahomes and Lamar
when he won
not
an
making the
undeserved
playoffs?
MVP.
I don't know about undeserved.
I don't think it was undeserved.
I mean, maybe undeserved is
anything,
not the... Okay, undeserved is probably too harsh. I don't think he should have won it.
If anything, those MVPs Lamar won and Josh won the last 2 years, they should have been flipped.
Yeah, I agree.
They should have won the
other.
other.
But if you're the
two,
reigning
it should have been
MVP,
the other way.
and like, listen, I'm just. How many times over the years have people downplayed the Bills roster to prop up Josh? It happens a lot.
Yeah.
So I think people are just. He gets killed by the media.
Yeah, he does.
Except Dan Orlovsky.
Undeserving. Dan knows ball. Not Ryan Clark. That guy's an idiot.
Oh, yeah. Dan Orlovsky also called Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni the modern-day Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. So
yeah, that's a bad take. That's a bad take.
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts sucks. He's
don't know about that.
He's not even. I don't even think he's like a top 10 quarterback in the league.
Wow.
We can get into this stuff at a later time.
Yeah. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. Thank you guys for listening again. Take care, and as always, go Sabres.
Go Sabres.
Go Sabres.